Hello, Next Gen Finance. Today, we're honored to have Sampath Thushara, our CFO from AIA Sri Lanka, with us. Sampath was recently awarded the prestigious Best CFO Award 2025 from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka. In this conversation, we will explore his leadership journey, insights on finance, and the exciting developments in Sri Lanka. Hi, Sampath. Welcome to Hong Kong. Great to see you in person.
Thank you, Joe. It is really wonderful to be here in Hong Kong and meet you in person as well. I have always admired the energy and innovation coming out of Group Finance. So it is definitely a privilege to be a part of this dialogue. And I'm also looking forward to sharing our journey with you together with the learnings coming from this experience.
Fantastic. Well, let's begin with something truly worth celebrating then. This year, you were honored at the Best CFO Award from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Sri Lanka, a recognition that speaks volumes about your leadership and your impact. Alongside that, your team also achieved an impressive result as the first runner-up in the Stock Exchange Mastermind competition. These achievements reflect not only individual excellence, but also team collaboration. So let's talk about what these recognitions mean to you. What does winning the Best CFO Award mean to you personally and professionally?
This award is deeply meaningful milestone. That is because it is a national recognition coming from the right authority. For finance profession, the right authority in Sri Lanka is Chartered Institute. And this is also the highest recognition an individual can get in their role as the Chief Financial Officer. Personally, it's a moment of gratitude for the mentors, former bosses, my colleagues, including group colleagues, and also my team, because they shaped me. Professionally, it validates the transformation journey that we had in AIA Sri Lanka, from number 4 2 years back to number 2, and being on schedule to be number 1 next year as well. So it also reflects our contribution to overall business as an enabler rather than being a bookkeeper or that traditional administrative finance. So actually it is really meaningful.
Fantastic. And you said it's a national award, right? So can you share more about the selection criteria and what set you apart from your other nominees?
Yeah, sure. In my view, the selection criteria includes strategic leadership, innovation, governance, and contribution to the profession. So I hope some multidimensional factors help me in the selection process. Driving AIA's rise from number 4 to number 2 in Sri Lankan market was a key. Within that, finance was allocating capital quite efficiently. Now, these inorganic initiatives give us 23% of total volumes right now, and that contribution will be increased over time as well. So in terms of innovations, we did a good process innovation that is called lean finance. So lean is known to be a manufacturing process improvement technique. So we brought some of the principles from lean to AIA finance. The outcome was actually amazing. It released 967 man-days in total, LKR 15 million in cash savings, and also it reduced 5.3 terabytes of service space. In terms of governance, we were recording most accurate audit results in the company in the past few years. We don't have any SUD items for about last 5 years. No SUD, no audit adjustments, and no management letter points. So we have only 2 management letter points. Out of that, one is about an industry issue, so we can't do anything about it. Basically, nil management letter and nil SUD. And so in the market, we were pioneers in IFRS 17 with the group support, of course. Locally, after our transition, we are now helping the local industry to implement IFRS 17. So I am leading that as the chairman of finance committee for the industry, and my financial controller is the chairman for the IFRS 17 committee. Basically, we are helping the entire industry to implement IFRS 17, which is considered to be the most complex standard in the accounting standards pool. Then in terms of people improvement and people development, we empower our people through skills and capacity development. Inside AIS Sri Lanka, we launched a project called Project Infinity. We can talk about it later as well. And one mindset improvement program called One Step Ahead, where we encourage every person in finance to think like their supervisor when they are doing any task or any action. So the things are actually ready to go without a review by any supervisor. In addition to that, we are executing the next gen finance initiatives.
Of course.
Yeah, as well. And when we were actually explaining this to CA, it was actually a great thing that they actually admired. When it comes to the professional and the societal contributions, so we are a good part of CA Sri Lanka. I am contributing to some committees within CA, and we are running some knowledge programs as well, including some IFRS 17 sessions. And we are contributing to the Insurance Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka. So my chief actuary and I are actually parts of many initiatives that they run right now. And also I'm a lecturer at University of Kelaniya, one of the largest state universities in Sri Lanka, in insurance risk management.
Wow.
So
where do you find the time?
Yeah, we somehow find the time. The main enabler is actually the team. So the team is running on their own. So thank you very much, team.
Good job.
It's very good job. Good job. So likewise, actually, we are contributing to them as well. I think so. Those were contributing for them to select me as the best CFO.
Wonderful. Well, you mentioned quite a few initiatives that I'm all very interested in. I'm sure a lot of our colleagues would be too. The lean finance is definitely something I think we could all learn from. Part of our innovation drive within the whole company. And then the Genfinity, maybe, like you said, we can talk about it a bit more later. So the other thing is your team also won the first runner-up in the Stock Exchange Mastermind competition. What was that like, and what do you do? What do you think contributed to the success of the team?
Yeah, it was indeed a proud moment, especially since there were over 100 corporate participants in the quiz, including Central Bank of Sri Lanka. So most corporates have their research units within their organizations. So that is why this win, this recognition is truly important and valuable for us. That also reflect how team can come together collaboratively, what insights the teams have right now, and what level actually they operate amongst the professionals in the same category. So that is a true reflection of that. Therefore, actually, I'm really proud of this recognition.
Well done to the team. Definitely a great achievements and team effort. So congratulations again on the award and your team's success. As a CFO, your approach to leading and managing team plays a critical role in driving performance. So let's talk a bit about leadership. In your view, what does it take to be a top performing CFO today?
Today's CFO must definitely go beyond the traditional stewardship to become a strategist, a transformation leader, and a great collaborator. It is also about championing the data culture. Without data, a CFO can't and shouldn't do anything at this point in time. And catalyzing the impact beyond finance as well. Partnering across enterprise is also very important. So it is not just within finance. Today's CFO has to be the bridge between the insights and the impact. Shaping not just financial outcomes, but resilience, trust, and growth is important.
Yeah, truly. And how would you describe your management philosophy and style?
I really believe in processes and the people who are executing those processes. I live by AIA essentials: clarity, courage, and humanity. Therefore, my philosophy, in few words, is around empowering people, fostering learning culture, and create a structured yet open environment for communication. Programs like One Step Ahead and Genfinity reflect this. So, formal governance combined with informal engagement, we believe people feel safe to challenge, innovate, and grow.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It also is our next gen finance culture, right? We also believe in changing, connecting with others, and driving outcomes. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that. And we all believe that our culture in AIA is what drive our behaviors, and these behaviors is what drive the tremendous results that we get in AIA. Now, the awards that you won has proven it. So now let's take a closer look to your journey as the CFO of AIA Sri Lanka. Every role comes with its own set of challenges and defining moments. So what are yours?
I think the top challenge to any CFO in AIA Group is the balancing. Balancing the transformation or growth, whatever the word that you use, with the stability. So ours, it was actually, in our case, it was even challenging because of the financial crisis. So at that time, we wanted to manage the liquidity, at the same time the capital position, and supporting the business growth, and making sure my assets are not subject to the debt restructuring, etc. So that whole balancing game was a challenge that we faced at AIA.
Can you share an example of a very difficult decision that you have to make and how you approach it? Because under that scenario just you described, I'm sure there were many.
Yeah, plenty. So since you're asking about one, I would pick up from the previous comment. That is investment allocation during the crisis times. The interest rates were at about 30%. And the Sri Lanka was technically bankrupt. And no one really knew where the country will go. So we had to do so much of scenario analysis, scenario planning, database forecasting, so much of conversations, bringing knowledge together, fund management houses, internal investments, and group colleagues, and say what best for AIA. I think we took the middle path. We were clear about the exit outcomes. If by any chance if there is a debt restructuring and a haircut, so what's the exit deal? Based on that, we made decisions. The result was quite impressive. Our NII is growing than expected as well, contributing to the OPAT quite good. And the best thing is we continue to pay policyholder returns than they expect. Right now we are paying policyholder returns more than the interest that they get from in fixed deposits. So that's a competitive edge that we have on our sales pitch as well.
On top of that, how do you then keep lifting your game and continue to make a positive impact within AIA Finance? How do you encourage your team to do so?
Once again, so it's about the processes and people. That is why actually we introduced lean principles within finance, actuarial and investment functions. So collectively we ran that project, focusing on identifying the wastages that are hidden in the processes and minimizing or eliminating them as much as possible. The result was quite impressive. We saved 960 plus days, man days, and some amount in rupee value, and most importantly 5.3 terabytes of service space. And those savings will have compounding effect into the future as well. Now when we are having a conversation within finance about a process, now the people are using the lean terminology. So it cut down most of the unnecessary words and sentences because people understand.
It's a common language that
when they are using that lean language. So it's a process improvement thing. The second one was about Genfinity. It focused on upskilling and capacity building of the people. So what we did was we did a quick survey and found out what are the skill gaps that we have within finance. When I say finance, actuarial and investments all together. Then we identified 8 distinct areas where we need improvements. So we designed 44 sessions on these 8 courses. Then we developed the curriculum allocated to the resource person. Mostly the finance people who knew the subject. If we didn't have the finance expertise, then we actually borrowed from the other units as well, from HR, from CEO's office, etc. So we ran about 1,300 plus learning hours together with the team. And it was on sign-up basis. So the curriculum is published. When anyone actually wants to sign up, they can sign up and learn. Something like
self-learn.
that. No. The facilitator will do the session. The participation is on sign-up basis.
Right, okay.
Actually, participation was very good. So for each session, we had minimum of 25 participants. So it was well received.
So this is all internally developed.
All internal.
People. Empowering your team as well as actually teaching is actually a really good way of learning.
Yes,
reinforcing the learning. Right? And on the Lean project, did you have external consultants come in or?
No, actually, I am from the Sri Lanka's largest apparel manufacturing company, and we had a Power BI guy from the same company. So in a leadership meeting, we discussed, okay, there is a concept like this, and that one also volunteered, okay, let's teach. We didn't actually spend much, so we utilized our own learnings. So we asked people to volunteer as the Lean champions. 12 people volunteered. We did an interview round and selected 8 to be the Lean champions. So we first trained them, thereafter they trained the others.
That was insightful. So looking ahead, let's talk about the broader market. Sri Lanka is evolving, and so is AIA's presence there. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what's next. How do you see AIA's development in Sri Lanka evolving over the next few years?
It is impressive even as of now. So we were actually growing below the market 3 years back. Now we are clearly growing above the market. So that actually that is shown in our market positioning as well. We are now number 2 and we are heading towards number 1 in the next year in regular premium market. So from next year onwards, the local industry will see more digitally accelerated AIA Sri Lanka and more propositions that we offer to our customers, including health. And also the local industry will see we explore our new market segments beyond regular premium segment. Yeah, and so in my view, our future is so good and we are well positioned to grasp any opportunity that will come in our way.
So what roles will finance play in this expansion in Sri Lanka?
Finance is nicely placed, so it's at the actually center of the entire business. So in my view, finance is enabling all new business initiatives. Finance is helping everyone to grasp any opportunity that is coming their way. We, being in the middle, we try to translate the strategy into the measurable outcomes so that everyone can understand and contribute.
Excellent. And are there any initiatives or innovation that you are particularly excited about in Sri Lanka?
Yes, of course. If I may pick up, so we signed up with the largest private bank in Sri Lanka with an exclusive partnership agreement. Now it's actually giving impressive results. Consecutively for 2 years, we overachieved the targets that we have agreed in the ERA. And also we created alternate agency channel, a complete innovative approach to build an alternate channel to the existing agency. So multicultural people coming together and performing without disturbing our existing agency is quite impressive. So those 2 initiatives are really bringing us the volumes that we wanted for a long time.
That's really impressive. I also look forward to the impacts that these initiatives will bring to AIA Sri Lanka. Before we wrap up, we'd like to end on a personal note. Many aspiring finance professionals in AIA look up to leaders like yourself. What advice would you give to our next-gen finance colleagues?
We both are coming from the leaders forum from yesterday. Every speaker was talking about the things around us are moving so fast.
Yes.
If we want to be step ahead, we want to be faster. So today's CFO or finance colleagues, finance professionals have to be so dynamic than never before. So my message to everyone is to be curious, to be bold, and stay well grounded in purpose. That is ultra important when we are actually stepping into the future with the label, the finance professional.
And to echo your point, right, the technology and everything is evolving around us so fast. So we in finance, we also need to move as fast, if not faster, and innovate at pace. So thank you, Sampath, for sharing your stories with us today. It's been very insightful and inspirational. It's been a pleasure hearing your journey and learning from your experience. So I wish you and your team the very best in continue driving AIA Sri Lanka in being one step ahead.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate the opportunity and the dialogue we had.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you next time. Bye.